we are getting straight into it today because I want this Eevee and I can talk to everyone while we're hatching eggs. Hello, 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 hello. Good morning. Today is the day. I can feel it. This is gonna be it. Good morning, Stat. Hello. How are you? How are you doing? I'm looking forward to this, but also not looking forward to it. But I just really want to get it today. I sorted out my boxes. I put a load of Pokemon into Pokemon Home, so we have lots of free boxes now. However, we have a fair few eggs to get through today. As many as I could do last night. Hopefully next time there'll be more. It was getting quite late. I'm not gonna lie. A part of me sort of forgot that I needed eggs for the stream today, so I did it very last minute. We're happy for it today. Yes, yes we are, yes we are. Fingers crossed. I mean, it's about time. Like what, I think I've been back now, like for 2 weeks. I think it was 2 weeks yesterday. So I think that this is like my 7th stream, I think, since coming back, and all we've done is look for Eevees and still nothing. No Eevees. It has gone fast, yes, it's gone very fast. I mean, I would like to say, you know, time flies when you're having fun, but I don't know how fun this is for me. I'm not quite sure. Time flies when you're going around in circles, right? I think that's probably a little bit more accurate. But yeah, 2 weeks. 2 weeks. 2 weeks already I've been back. It's good. It's fun. And every single stream has been Eevee hatching. And still nothing. Still nothing at all. But today, I think maybe I say that every stream that today we're gonna get it. And then it never happens. But fingers crossed. Keep your fingers and toes crossed. Dee, 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 dee. Already this is tiring. Keep everything crossed. Exactly, yeah, keep your arms crossed, your legs crossed, your ears crossed, your nose crossed. Everything crossed. And hopefully... dee, 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 dee. This is... Maybe at this point getting a shiny mythical Pokemon is easier. Maybe if they don't shiny lock them anymore. But alas. They tend to shiny lock them now, which I think really sucks. It's the same like with the starters as well. Like, I don't know why. Why do that? I mean, I get with the legendaries, you know, it might be because like they want to give them away as like a special event item, but like, let's be real. How many people are get a soft reset for shinies? Not very many, so why punish the people who want to do that? It's a rather grind eggs and soft reset. Yeah, exactly. That's how a lot of people feel, but I think soft resetting isn't that bad. I like it. It's still just as mind-numbing as this, but at least you've got more of a chance with the eggs. More of a chance, I suppose. Like what, with the shiny charm and the Masuda method, like 1 in 500 and something. Whereas with the soft resetting for legendaries, if you have the shiny charm, I'm not sure what the odds are, but I know that without it, it's like incredibly high. So I can see that, like, but that's exactly my point though. Like, not a lot of people are gonna want to do it. So, you know, why take it away just so you can give it away as an event item? People will appreciate it anyway. Hello, Mr. Fugu. Welcome. How are you? Are you over odds with this one? Like, definitely. 100% I am over odds. I am well over odds. I do wish that I had been keeping count, but yeah. You talked with a dude that didn't have anything to do with the world from 2006? What, like, someone who just went off the grid? Because I feel that sounds good. YouTube deleted your messages and then leave an emoji. So I don't know why YouTube does that. That's so silly. That's just dumb. You need to show him everything. You need to show him that the existence of catgirls are real now. What a time to be alive. Animated catgirls are real. But you know, definitely way over odds, unfortunately. I'm sorry, I'm still waking up again. I've only been awake for like an hour. Not long finished my coffee and I'm still tired. You told him that he should invest in bitcoins and Amazon isn't a bookstore anymore. No, Amazon owns like half of the planet right now. It makes me laugh actually how, you know, Amazon was a bookstore and, you know, they made like the Kindle and stuff and it was like really cool and it was amazing, and now the Kindle's just a tablet and it sucks. Like, they had like such a good idea and then like instead of rolling with it they just went full on tablet, but it's like a really crappy tablet. Like I have like an old Kindle, like the actual book Kindle, the one that's not a tablet. That's how old I am. I say that actually, but then my I also tend to use the Kindle app on my phone, so I guess I'm just as bad. Really reminded me a lot of your past. I feel exactly the same way like when I'm on TikTok and I see like you know, like sort of the videos when people do like the POV, like, you know, you've just discovered this music for the first time in like, you know, 2010 or something like that. It's those videos and then it makes you feel so old. And stuck in Home Depot, really? We don't have a Home Depot in the UK. We don't have one. I guess like our closest thing is probably B&Q or Home Base. Both of them are quite bad. Did it really cheer you up again? That's good, that's good. I'm glad. I'm glad that they cheered you up. I'm already starting to lose my mind already. Honestly, like this music, like from here on the Titan, is just forever ingrained in my brain. Is this it? Is this gonna be it? I can't even get excited anymore, like when the eggs hatch. Like I'm at that point where it's just like, the The thing is though, is like I'm pretty sure that after Eevee, I want to start going. Oh, actually, I haven't checked my breaks today. I want to start going like in order of the Pokedex, so we can start working on the living decks, which means that I'm gonna have to hatch eggs again. Should really remind of our past. We have a good time. Like, always could be one of the worst. We should be happy about it now. Yeah, for some people. But some people thinking back to the past isn't very good for them. I am one of those people. I'd rather think about the future. It's much happier for me. Let's see. Any Eevee? I don't think so. Mischievous again. No. Oh, god damn it. Live for the now, yeah. It's just one of those things, isn't it? Well, like, it depends on the person. You know, like, some people can think back and, you know, it makes them happy to think back, like, you know, to, I don't know, like their childhood or like their teen years or something. But obviously for some people, it's the opposite way around. Gifts don't work. I think it's probably a good thing actually that you can't have gifts in YouTube chat. I've seen some questionable stuff in Discord. Hello again, Mercury. Welcome in. How are you? How are you doing? So I did a thing. I did a thing last night. If you guys remember last stream, someone mentioned about me like wonder trading away the Eevees and like nicknaming them like sub to Nyannah or something, like Candy Eevee did to help grow her channel. And I thought, you know what? Fine. I'll give it a go. And as you guys might see, I am now at 40 subscribers, so it worked. I only did like two boxes, I think. And the stupid plan worked. Nickname on bottom dollar. I will, well, when I get a box of shinies, which is like halfway there, when we get a box of shinies, I might do a shiny naming stream. Apart from like, you know, for this Eevee that already has a nickname. But all of my others need nicknames, so you guys can, you know, either choose to have one named after yourselves, or we can like vote on nicknames and stuff. I think that that's a good way to do it, right? But yeah, it was insane. It worked. I did it pretty late last night, so I'm not sure if any of the Wonder Traders will turn up to the stream so early. But it was interesting. It was quite an interesting experiment to do. You had an early dinner. Oh, what did you have? I have to ask that question every time. What did you have? You asked in GIF or GIF? You said GIF. Oh. No. If you want to nickname me as any Eevee, what would you name each type of Eevee? I'm not sure. Yeah, that's a bit of a hard question actually. You had fried Hong Kong noodles? Oh, that sounds tasty. That sounds so good. Do you guys want to know what I had for dinner last night? It's really sad. You know how obviously like I mentioned I can't eat not potatoes. I can't eat potatoes, but tomatoes and stuff like that and like certain spices. Well, it turns out that like, you know, things like potatoes, tomatoes, paprika and potato starch are in the majority of nice tasty foods. So all I can really eat at the minute is like chicken noodles. But I didn't want that again. So yesterday I had, you know, like the Lunchables that you have for kids, like with the little crackers and like the cheese and then like the formed meat, which is gross by the way. I didn't eat that. That's so bland that there's like barely anything in it. So I had one of those, right? I got one of those from the shop and oh my god. It was sad. I pretty much did have bread and cheese, yeah. It was like the saddest meal I've ever had. It was like sand. It tasted like sand. It looked like sand. It had the texture of sand when it broke down in your mouth. Like honestly, like the only thing that I can really eat at the minute that's enjoyable is like sweets and chocolate and cake, things like that. It's so sad. I can't wait for it to be over. Like it's just so annoying. I have to like see everyone else eating like really tasty food and I'm just there like with my bread. It sucks. It tastes like depression. If you Scooby-Doo still a thing, you said to knows the film exists. Ah, yeah. I haven't watched like the reboot of it, but I've seen that a lot of people aren't happy about it. Speaking of like sadness food, I don't know if you guys have them where you're from, but like over here we have like quite a big like branded name of cookies, Maryland, and they made some sugar-free cookies, and I was like, oh, I love Maryland cookies. I'll try those because you know it's Maryland. If anyone's gonna be able to pull off a sugar-free cookie, it's them. I was wrong. If you guys have ever wondered what sadness and depression taste like, eat one of those. Honestly. It's like the worst cookie I've ever had in my life. And I've had a lot of bad ones, but this was just awful. Yeah, they did reboot it, yeah. That's it, the Eagle or a thing. Someone did it with the Angry Birds collab because sports kind of flopped a bit. Is Angry Birds still popular? Like, is it still going? I haven't seen anything about it for a while. Didn't they bring out like a second movie or something? Like I've seen the first one, but I swear that they did a second one. Are the cookies too strong or bitter? I wouldn't really say that they taste like anything, because I quite like bitter chocolate. So I sort of thought that that's what, you know, they were sort of going for, like with the chocolate chip. But yeah. It doesn't even taste bitter. It doesn't taste of anything. It's like there should be flavour there and your brain knows that there should be flavour, but then it's just disappointment in place of flavour. The game sucks now, really. Bag Pickers launched in February. Isn't that just the same as like Angry Birds but with pigs then? Or is it actually something different? You know one mobile game I never played, I never had a chance to play, and that was Flappy Bird. I never had a chance to play that. That's a bit of a blast from the past. I know like that people was like selling like phones and stuff that still had it installed, right? Like when it got taken off the App Store. Any of them mobile games exploded like it did anyway, but they do push some things too hard. Yeah. Bad Piggies is a game where you make contractions to get from point A to B pretty far. Oh, I would be not good at that then. Like that talking Tom thing. Oh my god, that's just creepy. There's like so many weird things about that. Like they did like so many different spin-offs of it too. Like there is the talking Angela as well, wasn't there? And one of the dog ones, I think. Well, didn't they turn that into a movie or like a kid's show or something? The only mobile game that I really loved was Brave Frontier was really good. Unfortunately, that closed down last year, I think. But love Nikki. I adore Love Nikki. I spent so much money on that game, and I'm excited that they're actually doing an RPG of it. I don't know when it's coming out, but I know that it'll be on PlayStation and PC. But I'm keeping an eye out for that. I know that you guys might not be interested in, like, you know, a dress-up action RPG game, but, like, I'm probably still gonna play it when it comes out. I'm sorry, I have to. I know that it's not Pokemon, but... I've been waiting so long for it. Like, I am a long time Love Nikki fan. You can't wait for Palia. Is that the farming sim? Is it like the MMO farming sim, or am I thinking of something else? I know that there's another one that I'm following the development for on TikTok. I forget what it's called, but they have like the NPCs like are coded with AI, so like they'll go and like learn skills, they'll sort of develop their own relationships with each other, they'll talk to you about their day when they've like actually gone out to do those activities. Like they'll come back and like they'll talk to you about things, they'll learn recipes themselves, they'll like master whatever crafts they like all using AI. And if they manage to pull it off, it's going to be really fun. I'm really excited for it. Yeah, it has aspects of an MMO, but it's multiplayer online island builder decorating thing, pure chill. That does sound fun. That does sound fun. I think I know what one you're on about, actually. I think I might have signed up to it. I can't remember because it's been a long time. I'm signed up for like alpha and beta access to quite a few games. Like I've mentioned quite a few times, I have an alpha key for Puff Pals when that comes out, which is at the end of this summer, so that's not too far away either. That one's gonna be fun. I have been looking forward to that for so long. Also, what thing existed in 2006 that doesn't exist anymore? Well, VTubers. If there's anything that doesn't exist anymore that did exist in 2006, I'm not sure actually. I can't remember. My brain's not that good. Do you really think that I can remember back in 2006? I was only small. I just came back from listening to a song. I don't know what that song is. I'm not quite familiar with that one. But yeah, there's so many good like cozy games that are coming out this year. I keep on forgetting that I need to buy The Life by You. I think that's out this summer, right? It's the Xbox 360. Oh, the Xbox 360 was so good. You know, one thing that I really miss that, like, I mean, it is a thing, but it's a completely different thing, and it's also a very expensive thing, but when Xbox had the Kinect. That was good. Did he say Blockbuster isn't a thing anymore? Yeah, but you got Netflix. You got so many streaming services now. The Connect was amazing, yeah. Although I remember, and again this is showing my age a little bit now. I remember the iToy. You know, for the PlayStation, like for the PS2 I think it was. That was so much fun. I remember like the game where you'd have to like fling your arms around to wash windows. Like me and my sister were getting so many fights because of that. Because we would be like standing there, you know, and you have it like on either side, don't you? And we would play it like in her bedroom and it wasn't very big at all, and we would end up like accidentally hitting each other, and then of course being siblings it's like, oh, you did that on purpose. You're 30 something anyway. I'm not 30 something. You cheeky sod. I'm just 30, I'm not 30 something. I dare you. I am shocked and offended. But yeah, no, the iToy was amazing. I remember actually. I don't know if anyone else remembers this, but I remember having the Spice Girls game on the original PlayStation. Having Spice World, and now that I think back, it was so bad. It was such a bad game. Oh, hold on guys, I gotta go a sec. back. Sorry about that. I finally had that phone call. You know the phone call that I was supposed to have on Tuesday? It's now Friday and I finally just got it. It would have to be when I was on stream, wouldn't it? Like, I've been waiting all week. And I was like, oh, they're not gonna call me this week. But alas. At least I don't have to wait anymore. That's fine. So, yeah. Let's get back to it. Let's get back to the egg hatching. I'm just trying to catch up on chat a second. Oh my god. I had a BlackBerry too. Yeah, like the BlackBerry Messenger. And everyone's just like, oh, what's your BBM pin? You find your BlackBerry British comedy. I've never played Assassin's Creed. Again, like they're not sort of the games that I'm into. I enjoy watching people play them, but I don't enjoy playing them myself. So just came back from listening to it. It's a fine day. That sounds fun. Sorry if I'm like drinking loads today, but I'm trying to, like, my throat has been fucked. Like all of the stuff that I've been doing this week, my voice is like slowly starting to give out. It doesn't help that it's really hot today too. We're expecting storms tomorrow, which is fun. I'm quite excited for that. It's been a while since I've been able to do some storm tracking, so I'm kind of on that right now. Like radars everywhere, watching the weather, waiting for them to hit. It's always really, really fun. But yeah, we're finally getting that big, the big heat blast that I was telling you guys about. That's hitting this weekend. So like the temperature's like really, really hot today. It's kind of weird though, because like it's really windy at the moment and like the breeze is really quite cool and a bit chilly, but the sun is just like blazing hot. It can't decide what it wants to do at the minute. The Spice Girls music, oh my god, I used to love the Spice Girls. I used to be obsessed with them when I was a kid. That and Atomic Kitten. Ginger Spice was always my favourite. Jerry Halliwell, I loved her. Like everyone's favourite was always Baby Spice or Posh Spice or something. Nah, I loved a bit of Jerry. Yeah, 1990s EDM and house is really, really good. That and the early 2000s too. Definitely a good choice in music. You found your BlackBerry isn't working? You don't know what the Spice Girls is? Wow. How can you not know who the Spice Girls are? Has it got to that point in my age to where people don't know who they are? Now I really do feel old. I'm sure that like if you heard some of their songs then you might recognize them, because even to this day like they're used. You can say a song that you don't know. I probably don't know a lot of songs. It's been years since I've properly listened to music, I guess. Ding, 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 ding. God damn it, still no shiny Eevee. This stupid thing. I wonder, since like I'm going to be wonder trading away these Eevees now. I wonder if I get the shiny Eevee first or if I'll get traded one. If that happens, I'm going to be so angry. I'll probably just like rage quit. Rage quit the game. I'll never play it again. 2004, you thought that it was a 90s thing? I mean, there isn't really much of a difference between the 90s and the noughties, I guess. Good morning, hello! How are you? Welcome, welcome. 2004 is considered 1990s? Yeah, exactly. There's not that much difference between them. Like, in my opinion, anything before 2010 is classed as the 90s. Isn't that right? Ding, 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 ding. Ah. We've had no luck, Em. Still no luck. I don't know what it is. I don't even know how to say that. Or how to pronounce it. Oh, that reminds me actually. Did you guys see in the Discord I posted like the search terms in like from last stream, so like the search terms like that people, you know, obviously search to find my streams, and it was like 20% these nuts jokes. It really tickled me because I was just like, yeah, okay, that checks out. And then like the rest of it was just like shiny hunting, and then just like 20% these nuts. You're a bit tired, might be because you haven't got to sleep yet. What? Why? You should sleep. Yeah, we're going around with no eggs again. That's because of you. Exactly. Like, YouTube speech recognition is amazing. But it did really make me laugh to see that. Like, I always like to have a look like at the search terms and stuff and like what videos I get recommended under, so I can see what videos you guys watch. It's one of my favorite things to do, but that just really made me laugh. Like, as soon as I saw that, I just burst out laughing, and I was like, yeah, that checks out. You ever see a YouTube video? I can't pronounce any of those words. You fear for those 20%? Yeah, me too. I brought it on myself, I guess. Ding, 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 ding. How have we only been doing this for 40 minutes? It feels like we've been doing it for so much longer. Do 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 do. These notes jokes are yours. You was the one who was telling them last stream, so yeah, probably. You just didn't feel well last night. Dan was awake until 3 AM talking to you about stuff. Oh, is it his birthday? Is it his birthday today, or was it his birthday yesterday? I'm sure that Dan doesn't mind though. You know, he's your best friend. We searched it on YouTube and you found me? No way. It's his birthday today. Oh, well, tell him happy birthday. Please. I don't have a line of contact anymore. So can you tell him that I said happy birthday? I suppose he's probably getting old, like us. Diddy. Oh my god, still nothing. I don't even remember how many eggs we've done yet. I'm still so sleepy. This is like the only problem with streaming in the morning. Like first thing in the morning. It takes me like 2 hours to wake up. I ran Scrabbles because I didn't know how to play it. I don't know how to play Scrabble. Not properly, at least. You have to go now? Well, thank you. Thank you for stopping by anyway. It was nice to see you again. You can relate with that. You should really go and get some sleep. At least have a nap. You make yourself feel ill. You need to look after yourself. That's exactly what you were telling me, right? Okay, we've actually done... When did we do a whole box? When did that happen? Am I just doing this like so much on autopilot now that I have no idea? Ding, ding. When he dumped all of the trash from Romania into the Black Sea using a €30 pipe, it didn't work. What the hell? That's so bad. Oh my god. Have you guys like seen the whole deal with New York at the minute, like with the forest fires and stuff, like from Canada? I love people's sense of humor sometimes, you know, like when they're dealing with something that really sucks and people just find like the humor in everything. Like I saw a TikTok this morning of someone like with a vacuum just like shoving it out their window. They heard it on and they was like, I'm doing my part. New Yorkers are a different breed, I swear. Can't wait to buy air from there. I saw someone get like an envelope and just write to Canada on it and then fill it up full of water. It is horrible though, like it's absolutely horrible, but like unfortunately this is the reality of the state of the world right now. It's gonna happen like everywhere at some point. It really sucks. But yeah, donating a bag of air. Like, I remember, like, last year, wasn't it, like, Australia, I think, that had a really bad problem with it, too? Like, it's pretty awful. You know, but people say that global warming isn't real. The weather's not getting worse. Apparently. But tell that to the 40-degree summer in Britain. Yeah, that's normal. Normal weather. Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. Come on. Come on. That... Kind of wondering when Europe will wake up and realise that that AC might be kind of nice. Yeah! I mean, I can understand why it wasn't necessary before. But again, like, with the weather changing, you know, like, you've got to sort of adapt. And I think now's a very good time. But, like, I sort of wouldn't trust it. I mean, I'm not sure if it's obviously the same in the rest of Europe, but... In the UK, like, our new houses and stuff that are built really badly. They're really, really shoddy. So, I wouldn't trust them to, you know, actually put in, like, proper air conditioning units. I just wouldn't trust them at all. I mean, like, the houses look fine, but there's, like, literally, like, YouTube accounts and TikTok accounts and websites and stuff that are actually dedicated, like, to people going around, like, these new builds and, like, showing how poor they are, like, just how poorly built they are. It's awful. To have, like, his day, not his birthday, but, like, a random day of the year to just be about him, so you had to go outside and scream his name while driving a cop, really? Well, maybe I should do that. Maybe we should have a Nyan day. But everyone has to come and be nice to me. It's like 38 degrees and just, like, open a window. Opening a window can sometimes make things worse, though. Like, if you know that it's going to be warm, the best thing that you can do is to close your curtains and keep your windows closed to, you know, stop the hot air from getting in the first place. It sounds like really, really counterproductive, but trust me, opening your windows can be, it can make things a lot worse. Like, if you spray your curtains with water as well. If you spray your curtains with water, like, so they're damp, or even, like, wash them, and then, like, when they're damp, like, hang them up. And then, like, just close them so the sun's hitting them, so then, like, the water evaporates, like, the cold water evaporates. That can be a really good way to keep yourself cool as well. But please try to explain that to the old, so yeah, I can imagine that, actually. My parents would probably be the same. They always have, like, the windows open, the back door open, and then, like, they'll sit in the sun and then they're like, oh my god, it's so hot, and it's like, well, maybe don't sit outside. I have, like, two standing fans, and, like, the best thing about summer is, like, having the fan, like, at the end of my bed. I don't even have it, like, rotating or anything. It's just there. It just points straight at me all night, and it's fantastic. Although, like, sometimes it can feel, like, really, really cold. You know, like, I don't know, like, when you go out in the sun or something. Not the sun, the snow, and it's so cold, it makes your bones ache. Sometimes the fan does that too. My bunny, he has it good though. Because every year, like, when it gets warm, he has, you know, like, the big bottles of Coke? You know, the big bottles? I always have one of them and then, like, fill it up full of water. Well, I have two, actually. Like, I rotate them, so he always has a cold, fresh one. Fill those up with water and then I put them in the freezer. I wrap it in a towel and then, like, I just put it, like, you know, on the floor or something where he lies, and he'll just go and, like, flop next to it. It's alright for some. Drive-by being shot by the police after the revolution. There's a piece of theatre about that in Berlin. Oh, really? But yeah, he absolutely loves it. But he's like a lion head, so like he's really, really fluffy. He doesn't do well with the heat at all. So he needs his bottle. I did get him one of those like the cooling mats, but I don't find that they work very well, and he just tried to eat it, so. He tries to eat the cooling mat, but he doesn't even attempt to eat the plastic bottle. Is this like the last line of the second box? I think, is it? I can't remember again, I'm just going on autopilot. Your dad is that guy, you know, the one who fancied the door to the conservatory. Last in roof was very early in the morning. It's nice in there, yeah. If it closes the door and it's like a greenhouse, yeah, conservatories can get really, really bad, can't they? My grandparents, like way back in the day, way back in the day, that house used to have like I don't know what we called it, like a veranda, kind of like a little outhouse thing that was in between going outside and outside, if that makes sense. Like you got the back door of the house, but like it would lead to the veranda and then you would go through that to go outside. And there was like a tin roof on it, and then like just brick walls, and there was no windows, so there was no sun that could get inside. It was really, really small, and it sucked because that was always the coolest place to be. Like because of the roof, it would just like, you know, bounce the sun back, and there was no windows or anything, and it was just straight brick. It was nice, really, really nice in there. I like, that's when my grandparents used to keep like one of like the chest freezers. You know, like the big ones like that you open up, like the really, really deep freezers. They used to keep that in there as well. So like standing in there as a kid with like an ice cream right in the middle of summer. Oh, it was amazing. You love conservatories? Yeah, they do get really, really hot. They're nice to sit in, like, you know, round about the weather when it's like spring. When it's not too cold and it's not too hot. And you just want a bit of sun. So most useless part of the house isn't looking there. There's a week a year and it's nice in there. Yeah. Very limited amount of time. I mean, half the time it's not even like, you know, if you think about it, like at night time, it might be really pretty to, you know, sit in there and you get to look at the stars and stuff. But most conservatories I know have like frosted glass on the roof. So you can't even see. You can't even see the stars. So that's no good. But for someone like me who likes to be outdoors but not outdoors, I really like conservatories. You can sit in there and be safe, you know, from all of the bugs and stuff that come with the warm weather. At least that works. The worst, I think, like in summer is, like if anyone when they was a kid, if they had one of like the little pop-up paddling pool things, you know, like that you would fill up like with the hose from the garden. The worst thing was like always getting in there and then there just being like a dead wasp or something, or a huge spider that had crawled in. Ugh, horrible. I hate summer. I hate summer bugs. Best way to touch grass and still be indoors gaming. If it's too warm in summer, you sleep in there. It's like sleeping outside but on a nice sofa and a roof. Yeah, good point, good point. It's safer too. Like my parents' neighbors, like they had a conservatory built, and they kind of ruined like mine and my sister's fun, right? Because we had like at the back of the house like a basketball hoop. We had a basketball hoop, right, and it was like drilled onto the side of the house, like, so we couldn't move it. And yeah, like we would play basketball a lot. And one time the basketball went over the fence by mistake and, you know, accidentally smashed the fancy summer glass picture set, right? So we felt really, really bad. And my parents, you know, they did the right thing. They apologized and they replaced it. And about like, I don't know, I think it was like a year later, like, for that summer, they built the conservatory, and then like they came around to my parents and they was like, yeah, you can't play with the basketball anymore. You can't let the kids play with the basketball anymore because it's gonna smash the roof. They didn't trust us with it. So we wasn't allowed to play with it ever again. And it sucks. You know? But we had beef with those neighbours, I'm not gonna lie. But I was so angry that we couldn't play basketball anymore. Hello, welcome. Welcome in, how are you? Yeah, you could cook an egg in a room like that, yeah. But yeah, I mean, like, I get that point. But like, we were kids, you know, and like, it was a high fence as well. Like, it was 100% an accident, you know. We didn't mean to smash their stuff. And then they just built the conservatory and was like, yeah, no, you can't play with it anymore. And it's not like we could move the basketball hoop or anything. It wasn't fair at all. It never let us have any fun. Yeah, exactly, yeah, we didn't mean to do it. Like, we felt really, really bad. The thing is though, is like, they also had kids, right? That was like around about my age, and we used to play with them all the time. You know, like they would just like hop over the fence and they would come and play with us too. But then like, it just got to the point to where even they wasn't allowed any fun. Like, me and my sister and all of my cousins, because I have a lot, I have a huge family. Huge family. You know, like we was always out in the garden playing. So obviously the kids from next door would always want to come play with us too, and then it got to the point where like they wasn't allowed to play with us either. And I just like stopped seeing them outdoors. Started seeing them outside, it really sucks. But then like they would always complain about us as well, saying like, oh, we're being too noisy, and it's like, well, we're kids, we're playing, we're having fun. You know, like the whole like stereotype of like having like the really grumpy neighbors who just hate kids. Yeah, that was them. You would have meant to do it if that's what they were like. I'm not gonna lie. My mom wasn't that angry at us for doing it. It was a mistake. But I think that she was secretly happy. Like, they swore at me before. Like when I was just a kid. I won't like repeat what they said, but like I did nothing wrong, but they called me a not very nice name, and I was like really young. So ever since then, obviously, like my parents hated them. Rightfully so. So don't you think back when you and your brother did sometimes, and you obviously did things that you thought about for like 2 seconds, you would have realised it's a really bad idea. Yeah. See, like, but that's the thing though, like that's just kids being kids, right? You know? I mean, it's like, there's the 2 kids, well, not the 2 kids, there will be 2 kids. There's a baby in the apartment next to mine, and you know, he makes a lot of noise. Like I can hear him like running up and down the hallway and stuff like that, and like not once have I complained. Because he's a kid. He's having fun. If anything, it makes me laugh. Like, I love, like, just hearing, like, these massive bangs and then, like, his parents are just, like, shouting at him and it's like, uh-oh. You say that you don't know what you did yet? You have to say you probably won't know. Oh, God. I'm afraid to ask. I remember, like, a lot of my cousins are, like, really big into football. And I don't remember when it was, obviously, because it was years and years ago now. Like, we was all, like, playing in the garden, and there was, like, a really big England match going on, and, like, all of my cousins was dressed up in, like, their football shirts and stuff, and then, like, all of us, there was, like, a good 5 of us that was just, like, singing footballs coming home at the top of our voices. And the houses are, like, really quite close together. On the street, so I can imagine like how many people we annoyed that day. We was just singing it like over and over again. I say singing, we wasn't singing it, we were screaming it at the top of our voices. Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. It was always absolute chaos though, like when I was a kid and all of my cousins and stuff was around. It's my grandma that I feel the most sorry for, because like she would have us all around there like all at once, you know, and like she would have to keep an eye on like 12 kids. And I remember the one time like everyone was there. We was out in the garden and I got knocked out. You know, like the seesaw swing things? I was walking past it when like a couple of my cousins was on it and they didn't see me and it just like hit me right on the nose. And it knocked me down some stairs and I was just knocked out. Like my poor nan. I've never seen her so panicked. But you know, like when adults do like, when they don't want to show like that they're worried, because they don't want to like make you upset or anything, and it's like, oh, you're fine, you're okay, and there was like blood pouring from my nose. And she's like, it's okay, it's no big deal. Oh my god. It was fun. It was fun times. I've been hit on the head a lot when I was a kid, which probably explains a lot. As to why I am the way that I am. Dee, 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 dee. How many have we got left to do now? You're doing 2.5 boxes. Okay, okay. You know those usually white plastic covered bales of hay? Yes, yes, I think I know what you're on about, yeah. You won the match? Congratulations! Have you leveled up since the funny number? I'm not sure what game that was in, but I saw that the other day. But why does it have the rain? It really doesn't. Oh, that was in Hitman. Oh, I see, I see, I see. I saw the fish man too. I saw the picture of the fish man. Oh, you're playing Destiny 2 right now. Okay, okay, okay. Gotcha. A yawn and a stretch. I think I'll wake it up a little bit now. I should do. It's like nearly 10 past 11 and I still feel half asleep. You're level 211? Oh my god. Did you all know that Payday 2 is free on Epic at the moment? Amazing game. I've heard of Payday, but I haven't actually never played it. I don't know all too much about it. When you and your brother used us as targets for throwing knives since it was easy to to get it to stick. Oh. You know what? Like, I would definitely say that that definitely is kind of a very dangerous kid thing to do. I never realised that they would be destroyed by that. To you, it was just grass. Well, I'm not surprised. I can't really say that like I ever did anything like intentionally bad when I was a kid. Like I was a pretty good kid. Although like I did run away from home once when I was a kid. I ran all the way down the road to my grandma's house. I was such a rebel. You know, like that whole thing like that you do when you're a kid and you just like, oh, I'm gonna run away, and then like you just pack like the most stupidest stuff and then like you don't make it past the driveway. I think almost everyone has done that at some point when they was a kid. You got some dumb moments from Hitman. I'm not surprised. It sounds like there could be a lot of dumb moments in there. I think like maybe one of the dumbest things I did as a kid was like I know that it's not like a thing everywhere, like, but in the UK there's, you know, such a thing as like underage drinking culture. You know, everyone makes jokes about it where like you go to a park with like the most weakest alcohol ever and like you think that you're really cool. Well, like when I was about 14, you know, I like met up with my friends and I thought I was such a rebel, and like I had some vodka and I got very, very drunk. And I ended up like with someone throwing a stone at my head. So like I called my mom to come and fetch me. And I was trying so hard to act like I wasn't drunk, and she just knew. She was like, oh, have you been drinking? And I was like, no. And she was like, I can smell it. She's like, I can smell it on you. So she had to take me to the hospital. I feel so sorry for my poor mom, like, because I was hit on my head. She had to like stay awake with me all night to make sure that I didn't like slip into a coma or something. That's probably like the stupidest thing I've ever done. Here you have actual drinks, yeah. Your sister's dad said you live with your mum and sisters. How about then? Got a visit from a very mad farmer and had to pay over £2,000 for that. Oh, no way. No. You bottle an entire beer and you have a resistance. Yeah, I used to be able to handle my alcohol. But like, because I think, you know, of like how I grew up, like my parents was like never really strict when it came to alcohol as such, like, you know, I don't mean like that they would let us drink, but you know, like the very, very weak, like sort of alcopops. Like when I got a bit older, like when I was like 16 or so, for like family parties, I was allowed one of them. My parents have never really been like, oh, drinking's really, really bad. It was more so I was brought up to drink responsibly. So like, you know, when I turned 18 and I was old enough to drink, I used to go out like all the time. Like multiple times a week. But then by the time I was 19, I got bored of it. Because like I never, you know, I never grew up like having anyone saying like, oh, you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do that. Like I was just allowed to, so I got bored of it like pretty quickly. And now I just don't even drink at all. I don't see the point. It's just, you know, it is what it is. I think it's like the more you tell someone like not to do something, the more they want to do it. Whereas like I was allowed to, and I learned very, very quickly that if you drink too much, like if you're not careful, if you're not responsible, you just feel like crap. You gain nothing from it. So I learned that lesson pretty quick. And now I just don't even like alcohol. Like I've stopped drinking entirely like in the past like 2 years. Whereas before it was only like once every 6 months, and now it's just, yeah, not even on Christmas. You're very stupid when your brother always did something dumb when he was your only friend. Yeah, I was always the same like with my sister, you know? Like she's my older sister, so I would just go along with like anything that she told me to do. You're just pretty free to do what you wanted, which is probably why you drank quite young and then stopped. Yeah, exactly. I mean, you know, like, it's fine. It's fine to drink. You know, again, as long as you're responsible and it's not like binge drinking, that's when it gets dangerous. But it's just not for me. It's not for me anymore. Lucky guys having friends. Just siblings really count as friends because, like, me and my sister, we kind of hated each other. We don't anymore. We get along better now. Now that we're older. You wish that you had a have? Well, we're your friends. But I completely understand that feeling though. That's sort of why I like streaming, you know? You make friends that way. I have you guys as friends. Like I can find it quite difficult sometimes to make friends because I overthink things. And it's like I just have like a breakdown and it's like, why does no one like me? I'm like, oh yeah, but you do have friends, you know, you got like so and so and so and so, and it's like, yeah, I don't think that they really like me. I just have like such a fear that people like just tolerate me. And they're just weird. You simply sometimes forget that you exist. Well, if you don't get along, then, you know, sometimes that's not always a bad thing. Hello! Hello, welcome. Welcome in. How are you doing? Your brother beat the shit out of me. Which one of your teeth out? I broke your nose another time? Oh my god. Yeah, exactly. Like, do siblings really count as friends? My sister tried and failed, mind you, to burn me with the straighteners one time. I don't hold it against her though, she's just angry at me. That's like so bad. But like anyone who has siblings will get it. We used to fight a lot too. I tend to find that like it gets better with age. Like either you just don't speak to each other, like, or you know, you're both sort of mature to the point to where you can have normal conversations without it, you know, turning into an argument. At this point, people find more entertainment from hitting you with a cardboard rectangle than to hear your jokes. So I like hearing your jokes. You guys talking about family? Yeah, I guess. You're talking about like friends and family and stuff, I suppose. The same brother is the most calm and chill person on earth. Yeah, like it's a similar thing, you know, like to my sister. I mean, like we don't really talk much. Like we don't talk much, but you know, I have like nieces and nephews and stuff. And my nephew especially, he's my little bestie. He's also into Pokemon and games and stuff like that, and I'm like the only one in my family who is. So I'm the cool aunt. But yeah, like me and my sister don't talk all too much, but when we do, you know, like it's fine. We have like a lot of shared like similar interests when it comes like to animals and stuff, whereas like when we were kids, we just didn't get along at all. But yeah, she's like really, really chill now. And friends and family, yeah. We were sort of deciding like if siblings can count as friends, especially like if you fight all the time. But like that's why the other day on stream I was like really concerned when I saw that like my sister messaged me, which by the way, do you guys want to know what it was? Because she never messages me, right? And that's why I thought that like it was an emergency, because like she only tends to call me like, you know, if there's something wrong. So like I had a message and I was panicking and I was like, oh no. So she sent me a TikTok. She sent me a TikTok and all it was just like this animal just screaming like, sis. And I was like, why did you send me that? I was in the middle of the stream and she's like, I know, I just had to. You and your friends got caught in the school bathroom vaping yesterday. No. That's naughty. Should be vaping. Especially if you're in school. Don't do that. I'll shout at you. When you're grown up, they can definitely care, but when you're both young, then usually not so much, yeah. What animal was it? Oh my god, I forget. I'm not sure. I think it was like a prairie dog or something. I'm not sure. I have to have a look. But yeah, like I just messaged her and I was like, why did you send me that? I was in the middle of streaming and she's like, I don't know, I just wanted to. I just don't understand, like she never ever messages me and then she just had to do that. Kind of curious, yeah, but that's just my sister in a nutshell, you know? She's, like, I love her to bits and everything, like, just don't get me wrong, but she's a bit of a strange one sometimes. Like, honestly. The stories that I have. Like, she's so weird. Like, if you guys think I'm weird, I'm actually kind of the normal one. Believe it or not. I'm the normal one. Like one time you just chilled and your friends came up and started to hit you with like packaging like hard things that hold a piece together. Well then they're not very good friends, are they? A lot of my friends tend to bully me though. I'm always the butt of everyone's jokes. But I didn't really like have any luck when I was younger with friends. Like I left high school quite young, like when I was 14, and when I did, like a lot of my friends stopped speaking to me. But fortunately, I met my best friend, who I've actually known ever since I was like really young, but like we just didn't like hang out much. But we started to hang out more, and then she was my bestie, my best friend. Unfortunately, I don't really speak to her anymore because, you know, we sort of grown apart. We've both gone in our separate directions, you know, but I still like to think that we're still friends. But she was like the only friend that I had for years. For like 10 years. You think your head still hurts today? Yeah, see, with you at all. Maybe that says more about me than you, but still. Yeah, no, like my sister is definitely really weird. Like the one time she was convinced that if she put a chicken nugget in the microwave, that it would explode. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, she actually thought that it would blow up the microwave if she reheated a chicken nugget. Like, a singular chicken nugget. And she was so paranoid when she was doing it too. The lesson here then is not to get caught next time. Don't encourage it, stat. Wait, it doesn't? Oh, it doesn't. Well, I mean, I suppose it does, like, if you leave it on for, like, you know, a really long time. But, you know, not if you do it for, like, 30 seconds. If you break the rules, make sure you do it well. You guys are really bad influences. Hi Theo, hello, welcome in, nice to see you again. How are you? Are you taking a break from rewatching Fairy Tail? I love Fairy Tail. I haven't finished it though. It's been years. I forgot where I got up to because it's so long. But I love it. It's definitely one that I need to get through at some point. I love it. Such a good choice. You are a dumbass, so welcome to the club. So am I. Oh, I got like really weirded out then because like I pressed the button to check to see if I had eggs in the party, and then I thought that my game froze, but no, it was just an egg hatching at the same time. 500 episodes at least. I know. It's like with Naruto as well. Like I want to rewatch that, but it just takes so much time. I'm still trying to get through rewatching Pokemon. I decided to continue with Gen 2. It's difficult, but I'm trying. You're dumber than you and your sister? No way. Trust me. 500 isn't One Piece longer? Isn't that on like 700 episodes? I could be wrong, but I swear that One Piece is like the longest one, right? I don't watch it, so I'm not sure, but Pokemon, my god, help me from 1996 to today. Yeah. I've already watched like every episode up till the end of Gen 6. But oh, my throat's making weird noises. Again. No, 1K plus episode now? Oh wow. Yeah, like the last I heard it was like 700. Jesus Christ. But yeah, like I'm rewatching it all the way through because obviously, you know, Horizons have started with new characters and everything, so I was like, right, I'm gonna watch it from the start. It was a bad idea. One Piece is probably one of the longest anime. Yeah, I think it is. I don't think I'll ever watch it though. I'm not a fan. It doesn't really appeal to me, but I know that a lot of people like it. So fish don't lay eggs. And things that people eat is. No, that is definitely something that my sister would believe. Actually, do you guys want to know? This is a funny story, right? So, you know, the sat-nav things, right? Like, I know that people just like use their phones these days, but you know, like the little sat-nav box things that you could get, you know, to put on your dashboard of your car. And you got like the woman that gives you directions. Well, you know how you can set noises for when there's a speed camera nearby, you know, to give you a heads up. Well, my dad set it to a cow noise, you know, so it would moo. And my dad told my sister that the noise meant that there was cows in the road. No, bear in mind that she's like 17 at this point, right? So we was driving down to Wales, you know, so there's like a lot of farms around, there's a lot of crunchy roads. And he keeps moving, and she's like looking out the windows getting like really confused. So she's like, where are the cows? There's no cows in the road. Like, why is he moving? There's no cows. And like, oh my god. We was just like sat in the car. We was just dying of laughter, and she just couldn't understand why. Oh, it was so funny. She was so angry like when we finally told her. We was like, did you really believe that? Do I know Japanese? No. I know a little bit. I started to learn it when I was younger, but the majority of it is just... it's left my brain. I would like to learn one day though. Do you think the Ink Spots playlist hit hard? You'll probably watch all the Pokemon series while you do this. We'll probably still finish the show before the damn Eevee shows itself. Yeah, exactly. You have a cat? What kind of cat? I want a cat. I'm not allowed a cat in my apartment though, but I want a cat. I'm known as the crazy cat lady in my family. A black Persian? Oh, I love black cats. They're super fluffy. A little bit, it's okay. Time to blow your mind. Okay, okay. I've had a couple of cats in my time. I've had a family of cats. Like, it makes you laugh. Like, we had like some stray cats in my parents' garden that was pregnant. Like, 2 of them got pregnant, and both times I was like, you know, able to say like when they was gonna give birth. So like my family think I'm like a crazy cat whisperer, and it's like, no. I just did my research, you know, and I know how to look after cats. I felt like it was kind of important, you know, like when they lived in the garden, to make sure that they was well taken care of, right? And then it makes me sad that I wasn't allowed to adopt one of them. And when they had their kittens, there was like one that I really, really bonded with, and that I wasn't allowed to adopt them. It sucks. But I ended up with the mum though. I ended up looking after the mum. That was my last cat. Unfortunately, she's no longer here, but... I'm not really fluffy, more like fat. Oh, that's adorable! Not chunky, just fluffy. You know what isekai anime protagonists are perverts? I have no idea. Is there a specific reason? Mr. Picky, what are you on about? Is that the fat cat? The fat cat mount from? No, I'm still traumatized by that mount. I love that mount, but then I got told that it's basically. Oh my god, we've been going around for so long without any without any eggs. I was told that it's actually a bloated cat corpse that's been basically possessed by a void scent in Final Fantasy, and it scarred me for life because that was my favourite mount, and now I kind of hate it. It's horrible. Yeah, I remember telling you before, yeah. Oh really? No way. I mean, it makes sense. It makes sense. I never thought about it that way before. Yeah, definitely big brain. Atobomb is a song. I never heard of it. That's why I was asking you what you was on about. Because I have no idea. But yeah, like, some of the descriptions of Final Fantasy are, they're interesting. And I can't believe that I had it ruined. It's like with some of the minions and stuff as well. But there's like some really, really creepy stuff in Final Fantasy. Like the Gridanian Goldsmith. Like, do you guys know the story of that? That's really creepy. Fat Cat is still cute though. It is cute, but it's creepy. Your cat is like the nicest asshole ever. That's just cats in a nutshell, right? You have a song, you're gonna send the link. I'm not sure if you can send link in the chat. I'm not sure. I don't know. I keep on giving myself the hiccups because I'm eating. Yes, I'm eating Pepsi. I'm not drinking it. I'm eating Pepsi, and it's giving me the hiccups. You can. I see. As long as it's nothing inappropriate, that's fine. If it's just a song, it's fine. But I am not responsible if anyone gets rickrolled, okay? Eating, yeah. I'm eating Pepsi. You want the gamer anymore? Why? No Dr. Pepper. Look, okay. I would have Dr. Pepper if I could. But the shop near me doesn't always have it. And sometimes it's really expensive. Everything from the shop that I go to is really super expensive. And the Pepsi was on sale. So that's why I have it instead of Dr. Pepper, okay? But Dr. Pepper is vastly superior. Is it supposed to be drink? Yeah, it is. I'm just tripping over my words. As always. You can't send the link. I said in Donkey Kong. I'm sorry. Dr. Pepper is better. Okay, I do agree. I always have some Dr. Pepper. There's like a cheap version from Aldi that I think... Oh, what's it called? Professor Peppy, I think it's called. It doesn't taste like Dr. Pepper, but like it's good. It's alright. But I just I really like I just really love the name. Professor Peppy. You've not seen a Dr. Pepper anywhere for 10 years? Really? I have to like send you some. Actually no, I don't think that you can send liquids in the mail. Link to video. The link. Right, okay. Oh, I have a surprise box of eggs. Oh yeah, that's because my eggs was all funky from last time. I had some leftover eggs, so I think that these ones and these ones are the leftover eggs from last stream. Okay, yeah, so we still got a fair few left. I was like, there's no way that I've got through them this quickly, right? No, I haven't. I'm just being dumb. Professor Papa eats these nuts. Don't start with the these nuts jokes. Not again. Not again. Like, I'm gonna look at my analytics one day and it's just gonna be like, you know, search terms, 100% these nuts jokes. I'm not even gonna be a Pokemon channel anymore. I'll be a these nuts channel. Oh god, it is getting so ridiculously hot in here right now. Imagine Dragons, you know them? I do, yes. Yes, I do. I do. I like Imagine Dragons. Haven't listened to them for a while though, but yes. Hey, I had like an itchy nose and my model was just like freaking out. Oh no! Did I just fall for a D's nuts joke again? Please tell me I didn't. I'm not that dumb, right? It's gonna be like in Imagine Dragon D's nuts. I knew it! I knew it! Hello, some sweet potato. Hello, welcome in. Is Eevee a dog or a cat? Well, I think it's a fox, right? It's based off a fox, so it's a canine? So technically a dog, right? Foxes are canines, I think, right? They're not feline, even though they are very feline-like. I always used to get confused when I was a kid. I used to think that a fox was a cat because, you know, like the pointy ears and the really fluffy tail. I just like smacked my desk. Sorry if you guys heard that. I'm not sure like how loud the microphone actually picks it up when I like hit things. I struggled to sit still. Eevee is not a dog or a cat, it's a spawn of hell that was brought to Earth only to make Nyannah suffer. Yeah, there you go, there's a good answer. That's a very good answer. It's a noise version of a chihuahua. Oh my god, like... I love chihuahuas, don't get me wrong, I love all dogs, really, but yeah. Ankle snappers. I definitely have small dog syndrome. I say that, but then like I swear that I have small cat syndrome. And threaten to bite everyone's kneecaps. Oh my god, check the Discord. Okay. Wait, what? Hang on. His stream is the 8th answer. So what, for these nuts jokes? It's not, is it? Surely not. Surely that's just like, you know, a suggestion thing because you watch me, right? Nobody hamster! It's the FaceTime hamster! Also, thank you, Theo, for joining the Discord. What is the least bird flying type? Oh, there's quite a few actually. Well, I would say, isn't Gyarados flying? Gyarados is a flying type, right? Isn't it? Yeah, it's water flying, I think, right? I'm no good at remembering types, but I swear it is. I would definitely say Gyarados, for sure. Like, it doesn't even have wings. You say Tornadus? Yeah, but like, I mean, I guess it's not a bird. Buff Cloud Godman. Yeah, but like it makes tornadoes, which like sends things flying up into the air. And it sits on a cloud, so like it kind of makes sense, right? I mean, it's not a bird. But like it sort of makes sense for it to be a flying type. Gyarados doesn't make sense at all. It has no wings. And it's a fish. It's even worse. Like with its mega form. That's just a gigantic shrimp. I know that it doesn't have the flying type when it's mega, but still. And I know that you could argue and say, oh yeah, but there's flying fish, but like Gyarados is like a dragonfish with no wings. That makes no sense. Makes no sense. Isn't the Mega Water Dragon? Yeah, it is. But then it just looks like a shrimp. Like Mega Gyarados. I'm not gonna lie, like stats wise, like it's alright, it's pretty good, but like I hate it. It's definitely one of the worst Mega designs. But it does make me laugh. Super chunky shrimp. Hamster. Is hamster, yeah. The hamster. The hamster has tickled me. I like it. It's cute. It reminds me like of the FaceTime like dog meme, you know, like when the dog's just like staring down at the phone. Mega Gyarados kind of looks like a bird. You think so? You think he looks like a bird? I just think that it looks like a giant shrimp. Like, yeah. Literally your Discord profile picture is literally you being hamster. You know, I used to have lots of hamsters. I was the crazy hamster lady. But then I stopped having them because obviously they don't live very long and it was getting too heartbreaking. I had like this one hamster that like I really bonded with. She was a little pure white Roborowski. And when she passed away, that was just it for me. It was too much. I couldn't handle it. My heart couldn't handle it anymore. But I love hamsters. I just posted something in memes. I'll have a look later. I can't keep on getting my phone out. It's a dragon from Japanese history. Yeah. It's like it's based off like, you know, the fish, isn't it? And then like the ones like who would jump up the waterfall, so like the Magikarp and stuff would become a dragon. Isn't that like the legend that it's based off or something? Ah. I need to seize. Hold on. Oh my god, it went away. God damn it. I stuck in my nose. You've never had a hamster? Hamsters, a lot of people don't think it, but hamsters are a lot of work. They're a lot of work. Imagine a crazy hamster lady. That was... I mean, I didn't hold them, but I had like a big shelving unit, like a huge like shed shelving unit, you know, like the big metal ones. I had one of those with like 3 gigantic cages on. Like they had huge cages each. I had two dwarf hamsters and a Roborowski at the same time, but over the course of my lifetime I've had quite a few Russian dwarf hamsters, a couple of Roborowskis and a long-haired Syrian. I've had quite a few. I know a lot about hamsters. I had rats too at the same time. I had quite a lot of rodents, but like I rescued them. I wasn't hoarding. I rescued them. What's the least normal type in your opinion? Oh, that is a question. I'll have to think about that a sec. While I go through like all of the normal types in my mind. I can't really think. Like, what would you say yours is? When you need to sneeze and it just goes away, it's just evil. I know, it sucks. Like, it's still there. Like, I can still feel it in my nose. Knock is Mr. Felfour. Mr. Felfour who... I know where this is going. Let's say Ysabelray. It's pure number type, that's literally a clone of God. Oh yeah, that is a good point, yeah. That is a very good point. Because like, you can use the plates on it and stuff, can't you? Like, you can be dark, yes. I guess so. Mr. Fell for your heart. You're here with the Chassel planes again. I see. I see where it is. I see where it's going. I've been going around with no egg skin. Oh my god. See, this is what you guys do to me. You distract me so much. I should just like sit here in silence. So you don't get distracted and get this done. Are you expecting a D's nuts joke? I think I get rabbit teeth. What? The rabbit teeth? You said the wrong part of the body. Teeth on D's nuts. What? What is going on? You guys are crazy. I swear. Ding, 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 ding. I did put eggs back into the... Yeah, I did. I see. The sneeze is still stuck in my nose. Like it's there. It's on the verge. What's the least steel type? My mind always goes blank when I'm on the spot. Ask me any other time and I will be able to give you an answer. But like, I'm thinking of like steel types now, and obviously there's Tinkaton and stuff like that, but they make sense because, you know, the big steel hammer. Skarmory is a giant steel bird. Excadrill has steel hands, so that makes sense. Why can't I think of any other steel types? Hold on, don't tell me. Like, I'm gonna quickly have a look, right? Because this is gonna annoy me. How I can never think of any Pokemon on stream. Like, I brand myself as being a Pokemon master, but then I can never remember. Any. So I can't see my keyboard. My microphone's too big, it's in the way. Let me see. What Pokemon has a bow tie? Gothorita and that line technically has bow ties, I guess. And Mr. Rhyme, I think, has a bow tie. Is there like a list here? Here we go, let's see. Yeah, okay, right, so right off the bat, I would say the least steel type one would be Sandshrew, the Alolan one. Because that just looks like pure ice, right? Rowlet has a bow tie as well. Yeah, good point. Also, guys, can I ask that you please speak English in the chat? I don't want to be horrible or rude or anything, but it's just I can't understand what you guys are saying. So, you know, I hope that you can understand that you guys could be saying anything, you know, and I wouldn't know if you're saying anything bad. Not saying that you are, but if we could keep it to English, please. Thank you. The fairy Eevee has a bow tie as well. Yeah. Actually, there's quite a few steel type Pokemon here now that I'm looking that don't seem you're making out. But yeah, there's actually quite a few Pokemon that I would say don't seem very steel like at all. Like Sandshrew, Alolan Sandshrew and Sandslash don't look like they would be steel types at all. Same with Alolan Diglett as well, you know, like the one with the fantastic hair. Again, please could you keep the chat to English? I'm not sure, but I think it's in the rules. If it's not, it should be, but it's just very, very hard to moderate if you guys don't speak in English, please. Become bilingual. I can't learn like every single language. I'm not that smart. You tried to make it out in English and then keep making out off chat in private. But yeah, anyway. Sandslash and Sandshrew, the Alolan forms. That's my answer, okay? That's my answer for the least steel type. Please, if I ask you again, I might have to time you out. I'm sorry. Again, I do trust you guys not to be saying anything bad, but you know, I have to protect my channel because if you guys start saying bad things, I'll get in trouble. I don't want YouTube to give me the bonk on the head, okay? I am responsible. Markiplier has an OnlyFans? I know. I know. I'm a big fan of Markiplier. The dreams I have had about Markiplier. I absolutely love the fact that he made his OnlyFans though, and the fact that it's for charity too. I love that, man. You paid for it, it's worth it. Definitely worth it, yeah. They're very tasteful though. I like it. He's... I don't know. He's such an amazing person. He knows just how to get money from people. Isn't he working on a movie at the minute? Isn't he doing a movie of... what is it, like the Iron Lung? Or something? There's like a game that he played, right? And he's doing a movie about it now, I think. I haven't had time to watch him for a little while, but I tried to keep up to date with the things that he's doing. But I know that he's been really, really busy lately. Yeah, I absolutely love Markiplier. And all of his friends too. He's stuck taking away his gun. No, if you want to see it, you should go pay for it, okay? It goes towards good things. There's no freeloading here. I won't allow it. Would you rather become a Pokemon trainer or become a Pokemon of your choice? I would rather become a Pokemon trainer, I think. If I could be a Pokemon trainer, I definitely think I would be a performer though. Not like a gym leader or anything. I definitely think that I would, you know, enjoy going like to contests and stuff. That would be really, really cool. If only. What about you? Would you rather be a trainer or a Pokemon? It's gonna be hard to explain that to anyone. You don't have to explain. No explanation needed. You'd become a Pokemon and you would be Jirachi. What, so you could grant your own wishes, or so you could grant everyone else's wishes? Sleeping for 1,000 years and granting wishes for people is cool. Yeah, that's a good point. I could sleep for 1,000 years. Any Pokemon of choice, you would choose Mew and become an immortal person. I don't think Mew is immortal though. Cause like there's like if you watch the movie, I think that's like the first one actually, but there was like a whole debate of like if Mew was dead, or like if the Mew that was in the movie was like if there's multiple Mews. My brain's not working. I can't think. But yeah, not sure if there's one Mew or multiple. Bunny, calm down. What's the difference between jelly and jam? Well, there's a massive difference in the UK between jelly and jam. Technically, every Pokemon is a Mew. Yeah, exactly. Mew's the oldest creature alive, so they can live pretty old. Yeah, but like technically, like Arceus, there's like that whole debate, isn't there? Too, like Arceus is the god, and like Arceus made Mew. So like Mew would be like, you know, if you was to compare it to Christianity and whatnot, Mew would be like Adam and Eve. So like God, which is Arceus in this case, you know, created Mew and then you created the Pokemon on Earth. Like, every Pokemon is a descendant of Mew. I think that's how the theory goes. So, like, Arceus technically would have came first, but this is, like, an old argument as to, like, what was the first Pokemon. There's, like, lots of different answers, you know, because there's Mew, there's Arceus, and then there's, I think it's, like, Bulbasaur, or there's, like, a really stupid one. Like, the first Pokemon I ever decided was, like, Rhydon or some shit. So, I mean, I think my personal opinion is that Arceus is actually the oldest, and Arceus came first. Arceus then created Mew, and then Mew created all of the Pokemon that's on, like, the Pokemon world. If you had a wish in life, it would be immortality. I wouldn't like to live forever, I don't think. I would get tired. I mean, I'm already tired of the world as it is. Like, you know, I don't think I could live forever. If I had one wish in the world though, I'm not sure what it would be. Probably to have, like, I don't know, a dog. I'd have a puppy. So then I would never be lonely. That would be worth it. I don't need money, don't need fame. I just want a dog that's gonna live forever, actually. Yeah, that's what I would wish for. So then, like, I've got a friend for life. I'll never be alone. I'll never be lonely. What did Aladdin say to the genie? Towards the kingdom? I have no idea. What did they say? The immortality, you can jump off a building and nothing happens. Yeah, but you would still feel the pain, though. You won't die because you would be immortal, but being immortal doesn't mean that you won't feel pain. Right? So, like, even with Deadpool, like, didn't he have, like, you know, one moment where he was starting to go a bit insane because of, like, he still felt everything? Or am I thinking someone else? You live forever as a liquid human. Yeah. But pain is just a short thing. It's not if you fuck your body up that much. Did you read your joke? I don't see it. Maybe it wasn't allayed through. I don't always see all of the comments. Would you rather become the god of Tondialga or god of space, Palkia? Why? I think Dialga. Definitely. A, because it's my favourite out of the two. And B, because, you know, if you could control time, then, well, you basically have, like, more control over your life, I guess. You know, you can go, like, backwards or forwards in time. Or just, like, stop it entirely if you wanted to. Whereas, like, what can you really do with space? Like, really, like, what can you do? So yeah, I would probably say Dialga, yeah. Yeah, I read the joke, but, like, I never saw the punchline. Like, short life, I'm probably going insane. Or immortality and going insane. It's very far away. Ah. Oh god, that's so bad it's good. You become the god of space, Palkia, because it's one of your favorite Pokemon. I prefer, like, I've always been a fan of Dialga. That was actually one of the first Pokemon that I shiny hunted for. Back in Platinum. I never got it though. But I tried. I tried my hardest. I can't believe you bad jokes will land. Bad jokes are good jokes though, right? So, with 2 hours in and still no Eevee. You guys have made it more bearable though. I don't feel like crying today. Yet. Yet. Your turn. Yes. Yes, we're always up for really bad jokes. So actually, while quite a lot of you are here, I have a question for you guys, right? Because I've been trying to figure out the best time to stream. Do you guys prefer like when the streams start at, you know, this time? So I'm not quite sure what time it is for you guys, but yeah, just as they are now, or did you guys prefer it when they was like later on, like when they was in the evening, on my time like last week? Because I tried to figure it out, and obviously I'll take, you know, your opinion into account as well. What are your thoughts on Jackson? But I'm not sure who that is. What did the stoned Ryan Reynolds say to his friend? What did he say? What do you call a moon that talks a lot? I'm not sure. A moonologue? That's huge, Jack. What? Dad jokes. Many dad jokes. You guys will have to go and like find the best ones that you can, so like next stream we can just, you know, have a stream full of dad jokes. That would definitely make the shiny hunting better. Have you ever heard of Pokemon Infinite Fusions? I have. I haven't played it, but I've seen a lot about it, and I've seen a lot of like fusions and stuff that people have made. Discord voice chat dad jokes. What do you call a cute door? I'm not sure. What do you think? Adorable. Have you seen the Infernape Drifblim fusion? I'm not sure. I don't think so. I know that there was someone in my shiny hunting Discord who posted oh my god, I forgot what it was now. It was a Magikarp fusion, but I forgot what Pokemon it was fused with, but it looked really, really cool. I don't think I would be able to find it now though, because I was like a little while back. But I do tend to see a lot come up like on my YouTube feed. What do you call the bear who works at a construction site? I don't know. What do you call the bear that works at a construction site? I build the bear. Oh my god. I should have seen that one coming. He makes claim all weird chores they based on human existence. Oh no, I've never seen that or heard of that. Build the bear. Oh my god. Speaking of Build-A-Bear, I saw that there was a sale not too long ago on the Sylveon that you can get from there, and I was so tempted. I was so tempted. I would love like a life-size one. Like I know that there's someone on Etsy who makes them. Like I've seen it. Like she sold it before, but it was like so expensive. But I would have gave it anything for like a life-size Sylveon. That would be so cool. There's a website where you can actually make the fusions from Infinite Fusions. Really? That sounds really cool. I honestly feel like I can't drink enough today. Like, it's so hot. And like, that's why like my, you know, why I keep on putting this face. Because when I put that, like, I'm actually like really closing my mouth and like my lips are really dry. It's so warm. I can't drink enough. I'm getting like dehydrated for talking so much. So I keep on putting really weird faces. What do you call a crying tissue? I don't know. What do you call a crying tissue? I just look at cool fusions. If you fused 2 Genesets and made it an Eevee 01. Really? A wet wipes. You know, being called a wet wipe was like one of the biggest insults when I was younger. It's like stupid British names, you know. We have like really harsh swear words and everything. But at one point, you would just, you know, have like the most stupidest like insults ever. Like, oh, stop being such a wet wife. It takes me back. Like, cause you wet? No. Like, if you was called a wet wipe, it was just because, well, basically you were boring. Like, you was being boring. So, you know, like your friends and stuff would say to you, like, oh, don't be such a wet wipe. I guess, like, similar to, a killjoy. Why did the chicken cross the road to go see his family, but checked that his family was kidnapped by a fast food restaurant named Chick-fil-A after he called the police in the restaurant? Don't start with the chicken crossing the road jokes, okay? I'm still traumatized by the chicken crossing the road. Oh my god, I'm sorry the sneeze came out of nowhere, but it finally happened. Bless me. I'm sorry if that was like right down the microphone. I couldn't stop it that time. Ah, it finally happened though. I feel better now. What did the Kentucky Fried Chicken Colonel say to his wife? I don't know, what did he say? What we said. Oh my god. I feel like I need to sneeze again already. Like, I'm so done with pollen. It's finger licking good. Ah. I think I've heard that one before. It'd be so good with it. Did you know you have rights? Is that from what's it called? Better Call Saul? What did the cat say to the people? I don't know. What did the cat say to the people? If it's a cat, I would probably say something along the lines of, you know, I am now your leader. Is it okay if you share the website for the fusion generator thing? It should be. If it'll let you post the link. What does the snowman have? No. Obviously. Feel like the next joke is where the not safe for work said. The snowballs. I mean, yeah, they're made out of snowballs, right? It's definitely a safe for work joke. What did Ronald McDonald say? Dare I ask? I have a feeling that this one's gonna be bad. Never mind, my joke, it didn't go in. I did it not? For the cat joke? I was loving it. I knew it. I knew it. And it's obvious. The link isn't posting. It's not posting. Well, maybe if it's just like a .com thing or something, you could just say like the name of the website, and then I'm pretty sure be able to find it. YouTube chat is being funky today. YouTube's always funky. YouTube chat sucks. YouTube chat's really picky sometimes. Like, we want messages go through, or like sometimes like messages will go through. No, sorry, emotes will go through, like, but the messages won't, and it flags up the most ridiculous things. You do wonder if the filter's so strong that even you don't see them. Yeah. What do you call a moderator that mods? Stat. So strong even you get modded? Yeah. Like, YouTube chat is like really funky, but like, I know that Twitch chat is easier to deal with, but I still prefer streaming on YouTube over Twitch. We just have to deal with the strict YouTube chat, okay? Maybe it'll get better. So strong keeping on get modded. Yeah, stat. Stat is a good mod. He makes my job easy. Like, sometimes, like, after streams, like, he'll message me and he's like, oh, I actually had to do some work today. Nothing that you say is posted. Yeah, sometimes YouTube's just like that. Like, it happens a lot to my friend who was here earlier. Like, I'll miss like so many of his messages because YouTube just won't post them, and like sometimes like Stat won't even see them either, so there's nothing that we can really do. You just gotta keep trying. Does he mod? Yeah, he does. I'm gonna say a joke, but YouTube doesn't want you to say. YouTube just wants to censor everyone, okay? Just search your Pokemon Fusion. Okay. YouTube needs an auto mod section so at least you can see, yeah. And click on the infinite fusion calculator. Okay, I will give it a try. Maybe like one day, when we're done with this, yeah, like when we're done with this shiny hunting, like maybe we could do some. That sounds like quite a fun idea actually. Maybe one day in the future we can have a fusion stream. What can you get from a dragon? I'm too scared to ask at this point, Theo. I'm too scared to ask. Is it gonna be a D's nuts joke again? Because I'm not gonna fall for that again. What do you call YouTube that YouTubes? A pain in the butt. Dragon D's nuts. I knew it! I knew it! I knew it. Demonetizing good videos? Yeah. Like, I don't really care all too much at the minute because, like, I'm obviously not monetized. But one day, if I do get monetized, I'll probably have to tone it down so YouTube doesn't shout at me so much. What did the bee say to his human girlfriend? If this is something obvious or like something bad, like be mine, I swear to God. You dog ate a whole pack of Scrabble pieces, you're going to the vet. Oh my God! Is he okay? That's not good. B-movie has a bad reality. Oh, you know what? B-movie is so good but so weird. It's a guilty pleasure, I'm not gonna lie, but like, it's just weird. Like, when I was a kid, like, and I would watch it, No word. Oh my god. You really had me with that one. I was so worried for you, dog. Well, that just for a joke. But yeah, when I was a kid and like I was watching B-movie, like the woman's boyfriend who just thought that like she was insane, I was like, oh my god, he just doesn't get it. He's like such a killjoy. But then like now that I'm an adult, I'm like, he's actually the only sane person in the film who's like, this whole situation is fucked up and what the hell is going on. Some good fusions are Haxorus, Genesect and Genesect, Drifloon and Infernape, Rayquaza and Gyarados, Breloom and Monferno, Shroomish and Monferno, too many words, Shroomish and Chimchar. Well, if you're around, which I hope you will be, when we do the stream, I mean, I really hope that you're there because you're the one who gave me the idea for it. But yeah, you'll have to give me like some good suggestions. That'd be cool. That means that she have like weeks to live. Yeah, like she just like lost everything. Like she gave up everything for a fucking bee. A bee? It makes no sense. You kind of like the bee, but rewatching it feels like a fever dream. Exactly. Like, it's a good film, but it's just weird, and it's so weird to think that like we go to Every No Eggs again. It's so weird, you know, to think that someone like sat, you know, in like a boardroom and was like, you know, having a meet. Well, just the fact that like someone pitched this idea for the film, and it's like, oh, let's make a movie about like a human that like falls in love with a bee. Wait, what the hell? What did the Pokemon do to his trainer? Oh, I don't want to ask. What did the Pokemon do to his trainer? Yeah, like I just don't understand. Like, who could just sit there and be like, I've got such a good idea for a film. I mean, like, what? She was about to get like married and everything, and then like she left the guy because he didn't support her affair with a fucking bee. And then she only had this thing. Exactly. I mean, like, I get the whole plot of the film, you know? But they didn't have to actually put them in a relationship. It was just weird. Like, they could have made the film without that part. Why are dinosaurs not a good pet? I don't know. Why aren't they? You too afraid to look up it? No. I would suggest like you don't do that. They are dead. Oh, I see, I see. He pokes his nuts. Oh my god. You guys are gonna be the death of me, I swear. The girl has a death wish to not have babies again. I know. It makes no sense. You're having horrible images right now. So am I. Thank you for putting that idea in my head. You guys are crazy. You're just as crazy as me. Like, I think that I'm going insane, you know, for doing this again and again and again. But then, you guys make me feel better. Because I'm not as insane as you guys. You think you're gonna cry? Well, you brought it on yourself by thinking about it. It's like the one intrusive thought that you don't want to have. I love how B-movie is just like traumatized the whole generation. like you watch it when you're younger and you don't see anything wrong with it, and then it's just like, wait, nah, everything about it is really fucked up. You don't want to end up in the bottom of hell. Oh, it's too late. It's too late. We're all going there anyway. What kind of port did the dinosaurs have? I don't know. I have no idea. Oh, do you know what? You know how I said that I had like one of the Lunchable things for dinner last night? Well, I didn't eat the ham that came with it, right? Now I'm a bit funky when it comes to eating meat, and I'm really picky. Okay, but I was like, oh, it's not gonna be too bad. And then like I was checking the ingredients to make sure that it was safe for me to eat, and they described it as ham slices that are made out of like formed pork leg. It was like formed meat made from pork leg. And I was like, why? Why did they have to word it that way? I think that this is our last row. Yeah, this is the last of our eggs. Like, I was okay. I was gonna eat it until I read it. And that just like instantly put me off it. And it was just gross. Like, why did they have to word it in like such a weird way? The girl tried to 2 minutes later, the bee dies from being crushed by the girl. Yeah, it just wouldn't have worked. Oh wait, what? No. Yeah, you definitely are going straight to hell after watching that. It's too late for you. It's too late for you. Your soul can't be saved. I'm sorry. It's nice knowing you, Theo. Might as well have called it slashed up animal slices. I know. It was gross. Please don't go to watch it. No, don't. It's sick. It's horrible. Don't ask, Stat. Don't ask what it is. Like, no, I don't want to start having this conversation, okay? I'm banning any mention of it now. I won't even say it aloud. If anyone mentions it again, then you're getting timed out, okay? We're not bringing that to the channel. I don't want any of that fucked up bullshit. It is bad. It's definitely bad. It's really bad. Yeah. Good. Don't go looking for it. It's one of those things that I got like when I was younger, when I was a kid, and they're like, oh, you should really watch this anime, and then I searched for it and like it made me sick to my stomach. It's gross. Can we talk about Black Bible? I'm trying to keep things somewhat clean here, so no, okay, no hentai talk here, okay? YouTube doesn't like it. Behave. Can we talk about the Shrek Bible? No. I'm putting my foot down there, okay? We're gonna go back to having normal conversations. I'm already starting to lose my mind, and now you guys are just making it worse. I have foot. I do have feet. Actually, I said this before, and before you ask, no, I'm not showing you, but I'm actually barefooted right now in this outfit. I have no shoes. Okay, well, thank you for stopping by. I'm gonna have to end the stream soon anyway because we're done with eggs. But hopefully I can see you again soon. What's it mean? Not hentai? What's wrong with you? No, I was on about the Black Bible. Right, this is the last egg. Okay. Everyone's gonna behave themselves now. We're gonna end this stream being normal. Okay. Send the feet to you. I will, but you gotta pay me for it. I'm not sending feet pics for free. I'm gonna make a living somehow, you know? What kind of cat girl do you think I am? Okay, I think that's it. That's all my eggs. That's all my eggs. How about yours? I don't wish to see feet pictures, thank you. I hate feet. Feet really gross me out. I'm not a fan of feet. Feet are weird. Getting through the exit blinding speed now, I know. I actually did do extra this time as well, and we still ended up finishing at like 12:30. How about those? Those are okay, I guess. But still, if you guys like want to see something specific for, you know, certain reasons, then again, you're gonna have to pay me for it. I'm not doing it for free. You really want to show your friends that you secured the feet? No. Again, you can pay me for it. I gotta make a living. The word of the Shrek. Fingers mouth. Catwoman feet need to be shown. No. I'm not showing you guys my feet. It's not that kind of stream, okay? Right, anyway. Completely changing the subject. If you show a bunch of pictures of your dogs. I'm not gonna lie, I was tempted for a second. No. But you can show me pictures of your dogs anyway. But yes, this is the last stream for this week. I'll be back again on Monday. I'm not quite sure what's gonna happen with the scheduling of next week because I'm busy on Friday morning. So I'm not sure what's happening there. So I have to figure it out. But again, keep your eyes on the community tab and in Discord, and I'll post my schedule when I do know. I'll probably post it like on Sunday or something. So the streams might be a bit different next week. I'll still try to do 3. I just might have to do like 2 in a row maybe. But yes, thank you all for coming. It wasn't too exciting though because we didn't get the Eevee, so we'll be doing exactly the same next week. But thank you all for coming, and yeah, don't forget to do the usual stuff, like the stream, it really helps a lot. Make sure that your notifications are turned on, although you guys turn up to every single stream anyway. Which I really, you know, appreciate. But if there's anyone else watching, don't forget to turn the notifications on so you don't miss any of my streams, because YouTube hates content creators. You are reliable viewers, yes, exactly. You're always reliable, Stat. It's your job. You have to be here. But yeah, thank you all for coming. Have a good weekend, and I shall see you all soon. Goodbye!